my incense going.
I don't have any incense.
Welcome back.
Good vibes.
Welcome
Good
back
vibes.
to Basic Banter. We've started.
We did already. Cool. As I'm sprinkling my magic dust. It was like I was gonna like look for my spray sage and I couldn't find it. So I was just sprinkling good vibes everywhere. It's like my trip.
With your pendulums that you keep losing.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. It's in and around this area. Where we had our big event on Friday.
Yeah,
so.
you know what else?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay, well, we're gonna dive into that in like a hot second, but also speaking of things that have gone missing that I'm like, I don't know where they are.
Yeah.
And I remember talking to you about them too, being like, oh my God, like I have no idea. And then you gave me some and I lost those too.
Yeah.
For a long time now. For some reason, I keep losing nose rings and nose studs.
No, for sure. Same,
And I found a little bag of them.
It's okay.
Blanket and dummy.
Blanket and dummy. Blanket was in our room. Dummy was. She didn't have it. I didn't have it with her this afternoon. But the blanket's in our room. Dummy. Where's the dummy? Oh. Sorry. As it happens, you know.
That's our real life. When we don't have a guest, everything kind of runs off the rails. But remember, guys, this is just this.
You know what? And if you're keeping track, usually I'm like, what do you want? And I was nicer today. I did a deep breath.
Yeah, you did. And you were just like, listen, I actually have no idea where her dummy is or her blanket.
Don't know. I was, didn't. I know where the blanket was, saw the blanket, but I have no idea where the dummy is. But that's fine. That's for another podcast, currently. It's not for this one. It's not for this one.
Yes. But yeah, so all the things that because Jessica loses her pendulums all the time, and she is now lost her cleansing spray. And the one thing that I've lost for so long, for some reason, but I found them all together, and I don't know why or how that was, but it was nose rings and nose studs.
Yeah.
All
that's fair. You know what? Totally. I like, yeah, well, I can't wear them at like the job that I'm working in town, right? So I have to wear a stud instead of my hoop. Yeah, I know. It's it's just whatever, right? Like I can't really have tattoos either, but I do. So, and I'm planning on getting more. And it's if I have to choose the job or that, I will choose myself over this job, But yeah, I can't wear like the hoop. I can only wear the stud. So I bought like a 6-pack of like cheap ones from Claire's just to like shove in there because all my good ones are backing. There's Claire's here. Yep.
I didn't realize Claire's is worldwide.
It's worldwide. It's yeah, literally. I know. Believe me, and I feel like
I guess H&M is also, and I didn't realize that either. So
yeah, exactly.
That's so crazy.
Yeah. So I don't know, but yeah, it's not that I lost my clearing spray. It just is. Sorry, go ahead. You're cutting you off.
Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say, it's not that I lost my clearing spray. It's just like in a bag somewhere because we had our big event last Friday. That was like our mediumship and spiritual readings in Carre. And basically everything was packed up and it's just around me in various spots. So there's like shit on the table that's there and yeah,
that's all right.
Lots of stuff to go through, but whatever, it's fine. But yeah, no, it's good. I'm like still
right before Halloween.
Yes, this is our Halloween episode. So yeah, this comes out on the 28th. Right? Yeah, which is also our little bro's birthday. Younger brother, I should say.
30.
Big 30. OMG. How does that make us feel?
We've already had a couple different desserts this week because he's just celebrating his birthday week. And so like, gosh, one day, my parents were looking after my little guy. I had come back and I was like, hey, I'm bringing crumble cookies. I don't know if Matthew's home, but I'm going to bring him one too. And so I did. Crumble cookies is like this really random brand that's in Canada. And it's like gourmet cookies and they're really good, but they're like thick, like they're big cake cookies. Anyways, they're good.
Okay.
And so yeah, I brought some home and we all had parts of, because the cookies are fucking big. We all had some together. And then Matthew went in the fridge and was just like, hey, what's this cherry delight for? It's like, for like supper tomorrow. And he's like, oh, can we have like some now? And she's like, it's your birthday, you can do whatever you want. So he like scooped up some cherry delight,
which like if people don't know what cherry delight is, because a lot of people probably don't, it's like graham crackers and like a Cool Whip middle ish,
I
like
don't even know.
cream. I don't know what
Matthew's
it
the one
is.
who's been eating.
And it tops with like the canned cherries and the sauce and stuff. Cherry. It's delightful. That's what it is. Nice and
Yes,
light.
it's
It's
so
delight.
delight. So
Mm-hmm.
yes, it's so that was super funny. And
It's
then
my
I
favorite.
imagine we'll have more desserts as the week goes
I believe you
on.
are right. I should have desserts for Matthew's birthday as well. I'm gonna do that.
That's a
Make
good
him
idea.
something. That would be good. I should treat myself.
Do it.
Yeah,
Treat yourself for Matthew's birthday, just like he treats me
absolutely.
for your birthday.
I was gonna say he treats you for my birthday, and he treats you for your birthday, and he treats himself for his birthday. So I should treat myself on his
It's so
birthday.
funny. Like it's like
Yeah.
that's like
The, the
like the
never-ending
most
joke.
random.
Mhm.
It's so funny. Yeah, like for years, I don't know what it is. I don't know. We don't know why it is, but
Yeah.
for God, how many years now, Jessica? Has he ever gotten you a birthday gift? Yes, he got you a birthday gift once, and I specifically said you need to go to the
To
body shop that
the
it's my
body
favorite place
shop.
for makeup. That's yeah. I specifically said that. And he's like, okay, yeah, sounds good.
Yep.
Birthday comes, she gets the card, she opens up, she's like, oh, thanks, Bath. And it's the Bath and Body Works. And I looked at
Bath
him, I
and
was
Body
like,
Works.
you had one fucking
Yeah,
job.
exactly.
You
Was
one
like
job. And he's
so
like, but also,
funny.
Brittany, I got you a gift too. And I was like,
Exactly.
oh. And it was a Bath and Body Works gift card. And I was like,
It was like
yeah, I
a
would use those.
twofer. Exactly. I know he's so cute. He does mean well. It's just
It's
he's
so
busy
funny.
and he
He's such a
forgets,
big heart. And it's just,
Yes. But then he's like, yeah, exactly. He knows.
yeah,
He knows. He's so funny. Oh, Matthew, we do love you.
yeah. For his
Yes, he's
birthday, I
pretty
was
great.
teasing him. When I was in
Yeah.
Calgary, I was at this candy shop and I was teasing Matthew that I was going to get these gummy craft mac and cheese, and there was gummy hot dogs, and I was like, this is what you're going to get for your birthday. And Matthew like lost it. He's like, no, I don't want that shit. Don't you dare. I'm never gonna, it's going to go right into the trash, blah blah blah. And I was like, yeah. And then when I come home, I was like, I actually did get you a birthday gift. And he's just like, if it's that fucking candy. And I
Oh,
was like,
Matthew.
actually, it's not, but I wish I did now because you're such a dummy.
Exactly.
But yes, so
Oh,
I love
Matthew.
Matthew. He's so
Yeah.
funny and he's obsessed with Harrison now, and that makes me
That's
happy.
lovely. It's great. It's great. I think like Colin had to really break him in. And then once Colin was a little older, then like Matt was all of a sudden this like big softie, even with
I
Maria.
was so worried.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
Like, and now he's
And
all
now when
like
you guys
hands
come
on.
back again too, Colin will be that much older where he wants to play with Matt, and then they'll just have the
Exactly.
best.
Exactly. It'll be so good. Yeah. Oh, Matthew. So now, obviously, he was born around Halloween. So all of his birthdays, I feel like this is either like a really good thing for kids or a really bad thing, like being born around holidays. Because it's like you
Yeah,
always have birthdays around the holidays or are themed on that holiday, right? So like my God, Matthew has always had Halloween birthday parties, right?
almost every one of them. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I mean, that was like, when he had parties and stuff like that, but we dress up or we go not trick-or-treating, but we do like a parade or on the block in all of our costumes, or a costume party for sure. But anyways, yeah. So I mean,
exactly.
Yeah, I don't know whether he likes it. He's never really talked about if he loves Halloween or not. Like I wouldn't know.
Yeah, I
I
don't
think
really
he
know either.
kind of just tolerates a lot of things. If he doesn't like love them all,
my guy
for
now.
sure. Exactly.
He'll tell you when he doesn't like something.
Exactly. Yeah.
You don't always know if he likes something.
Exactly. Yeah. If he likes it, he might just look like actually that video. Oh, his 30th is coming up. I'm definitely going to share the video about the Guinness Center or the Guinness factory. Just watching the fish on the bike. Sorry,
yes. Oh my God.
That has been like waiting so in the wings.
It didn't make any sense. Nothing made any sense. But yeah, you need to post that on Instagram and Facebook. Like make it an actual post because it's
I'm gonna post it on the basic banner page and be like, it's this boy's birthday. Well,
but not everybody on this center knows Matthew. You have to post it.
No, but they all know that we have a brother at home, anyways. But we'll just say this is the basic bro.
Yeah, true.
For Warlock.
The basic bro. We would like Matthew to come on the podcast once, but
we haven't gotten there yet. Exactly, live. But anyways, yeah, so that's cool. Anyways,
before Halloween, what are the kids going to dress up for Halloween? Do they have any costumes?
MJ does not have a costume yet. I gotta figure something out for her. She's just like cat ears that she can tolerate sometimes, but we'll see. She's a girly girl, so I suspect like either Peppa Pig or like something cute. Anyways, probably wouldn't even surprise me.
Would she wear a tiara?
No, probably not.
Ah,
Well, you never know. Never know. She might. And then Colin. Colin is number one star. He is going to be Woody from Toy Story.
dying. No
He
way.
loves Woody. Actually, he
Oh
loves
my,
Forky. He loves Woody too, but he loves Forky. So
hilarious.
yeah, so
That's
that
so
sounds.
cute. Oh, I can't wait. Well,
Mhm.
and Halloween's like a crazy weird deal in Ireland because you have like the whole week off from school.
Yeah, it's I don't know what the public holiday is. I think it's the Monday.
What does that mean?
Yeah, I don't even know. I should look into that actually. While we're chatting, I'm gonna look up
I
what the
thought you were
holiday is.
looking into that because I was like, for some reason, Ireland takes Halloween very seriously if they take the kids off of school.
No, it's
So,
not like for Halloween, but it's like
oh, I thought it was. I was like,
holiday Ireland. I don't even know. Like I truly have no idea. Oh God. Like,
that's
when you
okay.
type, what's really stupid? Typing in holiday Ireland
Mm,
because that's
and
wrong.
brings up
Okay.
some bad shit.
Holidays. Oh, what do I call it? It's not stat holiday. Stat.
It would be
What?
called
Yeah, there you go.
a
It is a stat holiday, or they call it a
okay,
bank holiday. Sorry.
bank
Okay, let's
holiday.
see here. It's just called October Bank Holiday.
Okay.
So I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna do some more research and maybe I'll have some more information for you. Anywho, what are you guys gonna do for Halloween?
So we will definitely have trick-or-treaters come to the house because we live in a neighborhood where there's lots of kids, so that'll be exciting.
Yeah.
One thing I did last year, which I will do again this year, is instead of buying all different types of candy and worrying that we're gonna run out, I get cans of pop and different kinds that I don't mind drinking after the fact. So I get a bunch of different kinds, and then when kids come up, they can choose what kind of pop that they want.
Cool. I like
And we
that
don't
for
typically
you.
get like a lot of kids that like we know around here just because they
Yeah.
have their own neighborhoods and stuff like that.
Yeah. No,
So
totally.
yeah, because I really don't think anyone's gonna come over here. The only ones that I would want is your kids, and they will not make a stop over here for Halloween. So
They shan't.
they-
They shan't.
yeah, so if they want to have cans of pop, they can come on over.
Exactly.
And Harrison will be Harry Potter.
Oh, that's great. Little
His
hat.
outfit is all ready to go. I got his little robe ready. We got the sword hat and a wand and stuff. So now I just want to create like a cute little photo scene so I can take photos. And of
Exactly.
course, I will be red.
Yes, exactly. That'll be so good. Little Hagrid. Are you convinced Rye to like let you be Hagrid and not
I'm just gonna do it because
um
my hair is gonna be a shit show.
good? Just like be yourself. Be
I know.
yourself.
Be
Be
yourself.
yourself.
Just back home a little bit of the hair here.
You don't have to do
Just
that.
let it be nuts.
Why would you do that? Why would you even back him? I'm just like, this is Hagrid on wash day.
Even if I just brushed it, if it
Yeah,
was dry and I brushed it, it will become Hagrid's hair.
this is true. This is good.
I'll
Exactly.
just be a beardless one. That's okay.
Beardless Hagrid. Exactly. He had a fresh shave. Yeah, that's so funny. Anyways, so yeah, fresh shaved
Oh my
Haggard.
God.
Haggard
Yes,
Hagrid. I would say Haggard instead of
yes,
Hagrid.
yeah.
Yes, I
Do
know.
you
Well,
dress up the house at all, outside or inside for Halloween? Or
no,
does
but
anybody do?
I don't know. I did see a skeleton hanging off our door, but it's missing a leg. Not like the kind that,
Oh,
it's supposed to have a leg, but it's just like
yeah.
doesn't have a leg. So I don't know. It was ripped off at some point. It's like
Hey,
paper. But
okay, sorry.
yeah, we have some
Just saying.
decorations, but I don't know. The girls did like my sister-in-laws did carve some pumpkins to put the babies in, but
Oh,
they did that over the weekend.
yeah.
Maybe they did it Saturday or Friday, and they went rotten. So they had to do some new ones. And that because back in Canada, like back in Saskatoon, you carve your pumpkin, you put it outside, it's fine.
Yeah.
It'll freeze.
Yeah.
No, there's no freezing here, right? So it's just rotting vegetables in the
Yeah.
kitchen.
Yeah, I haven't put
Yeah,
our pumpkins outside yet because we haven't carved them. That's what we're doing this
yeah, that's
week.
fine.
But you can't put them outside and
And then
have a
bring them back
frost
in.
happen and then bring them inside. I've done
Yeah,
that before.
yeah,
And then as I'm carving it, it started collapsing in on itself. And I was like, well, this is
exactly. Yeah, exactly. It's like, yeah, no, exactly. This is water-based vegetable, right? So, yep.
exactly.
So,
I
totes,
hear
I
you.
get it. Anyways,
I'm
so,
excited. But
so
anyways,
that's
we're very
what's new.
excited for Halloween, and we're excited for you to to tell us
Yeah,
what your kids or yourself have dressed up
yeah.
as, and if you had any Halloween traditions. Like, do you quit really quickly? My Halloween tradition is to always watch scary movies throughout the month. And then that day, I like to have like Halloween movies in the background as like kids come up. So like Hocus Pocus or something that's not like too scary. So like when kids woke up, they're like, "What the hell?" It's like
Yeah.
Saw. I don't
Yeah.
want
No,
that on my TV as they yep, that's people, but Practical Magic and all that kind of fun. Those fun
exactly.
shows that bring in the Halloween
Yeah.
mood.
I
And
wanted
then I normally like
oh, sorry,
have
go.
like a supper. No, it's okay. And then I
Ooh,
just have like a fun supper that I'm like, okay,
yeah, I love it. We have no
what
plans.
are you gonna do? What are you gonna do for your Halloween?
Colin has a birthday party, which is really cool. But it's like just him. Okay, so the birthday boy is one of his besties from school. And there's like the three of them
Nice.
that hang up and they like love the cars and whatever. So the three of them are gonna go to the pumpkin patch with the birthday boy's parents for
Nice. Oh,
something, I don't know. Yeah, something good. So but other than that, I really want to watch The Nightmare Before Christmas.
yeah.
But now I'm just not too sure if the kids are too young for that or not.
Um, you know what? That's a good point.
Because I'm like, yeah, let's watch it. I'm
Your
like, but
mom
also,
love it though. I don't know if it's really scary. It's always scary when they get to the boogeyman part.
yeah, like it's claymation or whatever, right? So that in itself is kind of creepy. Um,
Yeah.
like, I
But
mean,
if
and
you're excited and you're just singing the songs and stuff like that, I wonder if they'd
uh-huh.
be okay with
I don't know. Anyways, because I've like had those songs like stuck in my head for a while now, and I was like, "Ah, I just have to watch it. It's like maybe with or without the kids. But anyways, so I don't know what I'm gonna do. But yeah, so as you said, like it's a bank holiday here on the Monday. So the kids are off all next week. So it's just their midterm break. So I don't know
Wow.
if it's, just every so many weeks they have like a designated holiday or whatever, right? But so this will be
Oh,
their midterm break until Christmas. So
oh,
yeah, I know. So it should be good. I don't know what we're gonna do all week. I'll get together with some friends and
nice.
yeah.
FaceTime or Zoom me
Out of
often.
10. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I don't know what we're gonna do otherwise. So I don't because it's
Okay.
kind of like it's not cold. I mean, it's definitely like autumn weather. Like what is it? It's 9 degrees right now, but it's also like 8:30 at night. Right.
Oh yeah,
Whereas like tomorrow we have a high of 13 and sun. Ooh, laundry. Oh, it's like 13 and rain, mostly rain. Yeah,
fair enough.
mostly lots of rain. But anyways, so
It's
that's okay.
-5 right now and it's
I
snowing.
know. I love that for you. I mean, that's like I kind of miss that though. You know what I mean? Like I do like snow. I like the cold chill in the air. I do like that. So I do
I
like, yeah, it's
I do
nice.
agree. I like snow, but I like it after my birthday. I don't love it for how like the trick-or-treaters.
Yeah, yes.
So
Nobody
I'm
loves it.
hoping
As a trick-or-treater.
well, that's it, right? Oh, and it looks like yeah, snow is gonna have to stay.
Yeah,
That sucks.
that's okay. They might have some indoor stuff anyways. But okay, that's Halloween.
Yeah.
Gonna get on
And
to the show.
yes, let's do it.
I'm really excited. So, because we talked about this specific term or whatever thing a few times in the last like recent episodes, and I was
I think
like,
so.
cool, we should chat about that. But then in my
Yeah.
ghost group that I'm part of, like we do this in our investigations. I have yet to
Yes.
do it myself, but like I've seen like their reports on them and their findings and what I'm like, oh, I should do it. So it's called
Yeah.
scrying. Now, Brittany,
Ooh, okay.
what's your interpretation of scrying?
So the only thing I can think of when I think of scrying is when I watched that TV show that I used to love, Charmed, where
Hmm.
they would scry for fellow witches or they'd try to find somebody on like a map. So they would
Yeah.
use the pendulum or crystal, whatever, and then it would
Mhm.
lead them to who they needed to find. So that would be
Okay.
my first and only kind of
Interesting.
impression of what scrying is. So what is scrying, Jessica?
Okay. So now scrying, you're basically right on track there because it's like considered like viewing. Some people see it as like seeing the future when it's really not that. Um,
Yeah.
hold on, I've got like the actual term in front of me. Where did it go? No, I don't have it in front of me, but I'm gonna find it. Oh, I was side note, I was talking to Colin in the car today and we were leaving school. I said, are
Yeah.
you ready to party? And he did because he's 4. So
What did he say? What did he say?
he just was like, mother,
That's so great.
mother. Okay. Where is it? It was such a good. Okay. The word scrying actually comes from an old English word, descry, which means to make out dimly or to reveal. Therefore, scrying is about revealing the unseen through the use of our it born in second sight. The second sight is our capacity to see things that can't usually be perceived through our 5 senses. So that's like opening up that that third eye kind of see. So typically, or like most commonly seen, scrying has been portrayed through like crystal ball gazing, which would be like a solid clear crystal or amethyst, like a big ball. And essentially, like I'll go over the other types here, but where something like that, you're like giving it your full attention, like you're gazing at it, but you almost let your eyes lose focus, and you kind of find that meditative state, and you just sit with that. And kind of that's how, you know, those visions are kind of perceived, is by like, yeah, anyways, so it's really cool. But then, you know, when I started my research on this, because again, I was like, I've heard of scrying. We use mirrors for scrying in our ghost adventures,
Oh,
which is really cool. But then, yeah, there's like a whole bunch of different types here. So the first, oh, come on, where's my, but yeah, so it's also, sorry, scrying is also known as hydromancy, crystal gazing, or oculomancy. Um, and this has been around for like a longest time. Um, okay, so scrying, let's see here. So the different types here. Wax. So, you know, like, so now hear me out, because we are like, oh, that's like how you read candle wax. But this is
right.
different because we're including water in this. This is the hydro of it all, right? Because typically in these, water is going to be included. Now, I guess the difference would be like crystal balls, but it is like a solid piece, right? So it's not a hollow, it's like solid. So you're kind of having to distort those images. Anyways, so
Okay.
wax. So with wax, you would drip wax into water, so like a thin layer of water, so that it cools down,
Oh,
and then read the images like that. So similar
that's
to candle
cool.
wax reading.
Okay.
The next one would be cloud, which is really interesting. Yeah, because like everybody's done this. You've laid on like the side of a hill and you've
Oh,
like
yeah.
watched the clouds. That's part of
Yeah.
this as well. So
Literally,
it's
it's
just
like
like,
that, it's like this.
exactly, yeah. So you can again, through that like meditative state, that I mean, most people who, I would say, not most people that are listening to this podcast, but have kind of dabbled in this kind of, you know, in and out of that sense, you kind of know that state that we're talking about, where like, okay, I could interpret this and that as I feel this by looking at that, you know, that kind of state. The next one would
Yeah.
be mirror again. So that one's probably one of the most popular ones. So capturemancy is another word for that one. So it is again like relaxing your vision and staring into a mirror. More often than not, the mirror would be like a blackened one, or like how we've done it. I don't know if Anthony has like a black mirror or if it's just a mirror, but usually it's just a mirror in the dark or dim setting with like two candles on either side. And again, you're just like let your vision relax, and you're like staring into the
Oh,
mirror. Exactly. And now I've seen it where
oh,
you're staring into the mirror, or you're staring like at a glance, so you can't see your own reflection in the mirror.
oh.
Because if you're staring off to the side, then you can kind of see it at a perspective. I've heard that would be probably how I would prefer to do it if I were to try it. But yeah,
What
it's
could
neat.
you see in the mirror? That's one
It's
question
like, so it would be like images or scenes. And actually, I read a myth here that like unmarried women or girls or whatever would sit and scry into a mirror on the 31st of October, and they would see the face of their future husbands.
Oh, that's
I know.
crazy.
Isn't it neat? So yeah. So
Oh,
that's one of the most popular ones. So again, that one is, it's again that meditative state. Again, you might see those flickers, but it's kind of like when you start to see those flickers, that's that generation there. So the next one would
that's
be
scary.
water scrying. So again, that's like staring into water, and the images kind of become to float. Now, the biggest practice for that one is having like a bowl that's either like made of like an earth tone, like a wooden bowl, or something that has those neutral dark tones, or like a black bowl, so something very dark. Again, that's like that contrast. Um,
Okay.
and then people can either put crystals in the water. I've seen it with like a big piece of like clear quartz or something just in the center of the bowl. You can put pebbles in or drop them in and read the ripples. That's another way of doing that. And then so they interpret the ripples there. How are we doing so far? Have I
Cool.
lost you yet?
Oh, everything is awesome. I'm just like
Okay.
scared. I don't think I could personally do the mirror one because I've seen like too many horror movies
Yeah, no, that's fair.
and I don't
Yeah,
think I could do it. I really want to try the candle one though. That's
totally.
fucking
Everybody, and the thing is, like, this is all,
cool.
everybody could do this stuff, right? And I'll go over
I
like kind
love
of the
that.
rules of stuff afterwards, but this is just the different types, right? So the next one would
Totally.
be oil. So you can pour some,
Oh,
like a little bit of oil into a dish, or you can like rub it all over your body, or like put it in like a cup. or like on a plate or whatever, and just a layer. And then as it's like kind of reflective in the light there, you can read those interpretations there as well. So if you have it in your hand, a thin layer,
Yeah.
you know how as you kind of move it about there, just as if you're reading like tea leaves or anything, right? You want to get your perspective from different angles. It's kind of similar to that.
Ah, that's so cool.
Yeah. Now we're kind of moving into like one that I think is really exciting. And actually, I definitely talked with this one about you because I had a recent reading that kind of came about this, and it's fire. So this is like one of the most ancient ones. So like we talk about like flame watching or candle viewing or gazing. Like this is kind of
Oh
similar to
yes.
that.
Yes. I
So
remember you told me
yeah,
just the title, but I was like, I don't know what this
yeah.
means.
Yeah. So you can
Any?
do it like in like a big capacity, like a bonfire, or, most people kind of like stare into the fire, but that
Yeah,
is
they do.
again a meditative process. And you could do it with like an oil lamp, or you can do it with a candle, right? And just like looking for those images. Intention.
Yeah.
Remember, people, intention. It's
Yes.
all in there. Um,
Exactly.
Another one that comes from like indigenous or native cultures, like very old cultures here, smoke. So
Oh
this is
yeah.
like the residuals from fire, right? Like this one, it's like, aha, oh yeah, this makes sense. So again, we're
What?
looking for like spiritual messages or any presence there. We talked about crystal again, so it's like a big globe, um, and that would be again. There's no water included in this one, but it has to be a solid crystal. And yeah, I've seen more often than not, it's like a clear quartz or an amethyst, so something that has those effervescence kind of to it as well. And then
Cool.
this one was interesting. This is the last one that I found. It's called eye gazing. So it's like literally, it's called soul gazing. So you are staring into another person's eyes and observing reflections, which would be very trippy, I think.
Selections.
Reflections in their eyes. So I don't know. Um, I mean, obviously we present these all to you to like make sure that, if anything resonates, run with it. But just some things to remember prior to like getting started in all of this
Right.
is I mean just like any other practice, you want to like cleanse your area. So if you have sage, if you do incense, or again, or intention, like a good clean, any rituals like that, that's something that you would want to set the scene for as well. Yeah. Candles are great because we do want to have like a low light for some of this stuff, right? Because that's kind of going to give a variance.
Yeah.
Um, Again, so if you're going to enter into this kind of trance or this meditative state, you do want to be relaxed as well. So just don't be stupid with fire. I always say that.
Yeah.
Don't be stupid with
Yeah.
fire.
Remember how we don't
We're not
we're
responsible
not
for what you
responsible
do
for
after
burning our
this.
shit down. Yeah.
Exactly. I'm going to say you should do this, but also don't be stupid. Like,
Yeah.
don't set a million like freaking candles and then fall asleep.
Or leave the
I'm not doing
space.
that. Or leave the space. Don't be doing that. So,
Don't
yeah.
be silly.
I'm not responsible. Anyways.
Cool.
So,
I'm definitely
yeah.
I'm gonna look into more of the a couple of those because I really want to.
Yeah.
That would be super neat to start, but also like the eye gazing or the soul gazing would be so crazy.
Yeah.
I don't even know
Exactly.
if I could stare into somebody's eyes that long.
I know. I'd be like laughing like giddily, I suppose. But
That's it.
anyways, yeah. So again, like we talked about like the things to keep in mind, right? Like clear your space, keep your intention. But also like this is what this serves to is like again, it's got that viewing or like a peek. They call it peeking kind of thing. To like peek into the future or opportunities, right? Because it's not necessarily future telling because we have the willpower to change things. It is our free will that whatever happens today, we can completely change, right? So this is just like a glimpse forward as to what could be possible. But now if you have questions, if you do have specific questions, this would be the time to ask for those, right? I always say, well, actually, we always say it's like general reading, general answer, right? General, specific reading, specific answers. So if you do have something that you're looking for, that's what your intention needs to be based upon. That's what you need to put into this, because then that will, become clear at the end.
Absolutely.
Yeah. What else is going to say here? Yeah, this is, I guess it would like, I do see it as like a form of meditation, like largely. It's
Oh
just
yeah,
like,
I agree.
yeah, like, so I am definitely going to try this. Like, outside of my ghost group, anyways. Like, I'll probably do it with them at some point, but
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm definitely gonna do that. Maybe I'll do that this week actually.
Mhm.
as we get ready for Halloween, do some extra witchy things. I've been working currently on updating my manifest either board or doing a
Ooh,
book. A manifest book.
manifest book.
So
Oh,
we're gonna play around with it a little bit. I'm gonna see, and then I will update you guys as things come to fruition.
yeah. Well, I mean, that's such a great chance to like. Oh yeah, full moon is on the 28th as well. It's on Saturday when this comes out. Oh my gosh, guys.
Look at this.
I
This is a
know.
big deal. So remember your full moon fun
So
things
many
to do
things.
today.
Yes, I'm just gonna
Yes.
make sure. Is it a regular moon or is it a super moon? Super
Oh,
moon. It's a hunter's moon. I don't think that's a super moon, but anyways, yes, full moons, guys. Set those intentions, release those things that we don't want. Ask the questions, run fast the shit. Do it
yep.
all. Do it
Heck yeah.
all. Yeah,
No
man. Oh
problems with that.
my gosh,
I
this
have
is gonna
to
come out on the full moon. What else do we want to talk about for full moon? Because I was looking at the moon right now as I see her. She's right up there because it's again dark side. Dark side.
as you look at the full moon, I'm gonna go quickly grab the baby
The
because he's
baby.
fine now.
What else should I talk
Maybe
about?
give
Okay,
you
cool.
lots.
Yeah. Well, I'll damp while Bridget and Annie is away.
Sounds
It's
good.
fine. I got a new mug. It's called Drink Up, which is my sister-in-law gave it to me, and I'd be drinking it up. But yeah, other than that, I'm trying to think of what else is new in our world here. Um, so from our residual event that we had again with that mediumship event, I brought in some new stuff into my little shoppy shop in town. I'm just doing, I rent a table out of, it's called the Guildhall in Killarney. I do card readings out of there. So now I'm going to be selling tarot decks, and I've got my spell candles and some pendulums and some evil eye stuff. And then I decided I'm going to do some custom candles as well. So custom spell candles. Do you hear me, Brittany?
Yes, I
Ah,
did.
yes. I think I'm going to do some custom spell candles. I think it'll be a good option there. Hi, bud. Are you awake now? Hi.
He's in his
Oh,
hair sleep sack. He's like,
it's like,
what the
what's
hell's
happening?
going on?
Where am I? Where am I? That's okay. You slept for an hour and mommy is very happy.
Yeah. We
Yeah.
get to go swimming today for our last class of swimming.
Oh,
And because it's the last class, we get to go on the water slide. So we're gonna do the water slide together.
my goodness. You'll be great. It'll be so good. Yeah.
I'm fucking excited.
Yeah.
And mom and dad are obviously coming because they come to every and so they'll take pictures and videos or whatever. So that way you can see
That's so
them,
good.
see him going
Very
down the
good.
water slide too.
Oh, I'm excited. Aw, that's so
Yeah.
nice. Little Harry. Little
Yeah.
Harrison. This crazy morning hair. It is what time was when I'm 1:53 there. I see you. Yeah,
I
I'm trying
know.
to think what else is
It's
going
okay.
on.
He had a bath.
That's okay. What else
Oh,
is
and
going
we have
on for
Papa.
and Papa, our
That's
daddy-o?
Papa.
Where's Papa Harrison?
Jessica's over
Harrison,
here.
is that
Oh, okay.
Papa?
We're just finishing up our podcast, but feel free to jump on that
It's
with us.
fine. Hi,
Yeah,
Dad. Say hi to everybody. There's that's Dad. Hi, Dad. Love you. What's that song? Is it by Love You Daddy? That song, Jessica Simpson, is it A Family Affair? Is that the song that I'm thinking about?
I
Or is
don't
that
even know
Paris?
now. I have to.
Who sings that song? Is it Paris
I don't
Hilton?
know.
Public Affair? It's not Family Affair. It's Paris Hilton. And it's called A
Oh,
Public Affair. And I'm just gonna have to. Public Affair.
are you still happy?
Public
I'm happy
Affair.
too.
Oh, it is Jessica Simpson. I was right. I should have gone with my gut.
Have you learned nothing?
You hear it?
No. I still can't hear it. Nope.
That's fine. You know what? It's fine. Don't worry about it. I don't even know why A Family Affair came out. I'm like, it's not even the name of the song. But it's fine. Cool. Well, oh yeah.
Okay.
Do we want to do a quick reading?
Yes.
Yeah. I'm like, what are we doing? Where are we? Like, we can't be done already. Jesus.
I feel like you should pull from your animal spirit deck, and it'd be crazy if you pulled a cat.
Okay. Well, I mean, I wonder if I could tell it to pull a cat. I mean, I actually don't even think there is a cat in this. There's not like a house cat. There's like a lion, a panther, and a tiger in this deck. But I mean,
Oh, black cat. I'm gonna be pulling from my Hocus Pocus deck.
ooh, fancy. I love it. Oh, it's tarot as
Funny.
well. Interesting.
Yeah, so I'm gonna pull from that one because it's very much on theme for Halloween.
On theme, exactly. Okay, cool. I'm just going to do a little Smacky smack. Okay. Let's see. Oh, sorry, guys. That was just me. Whenever I do tarot readings and cards fly everywhere, I'm like, that wasn't for you. It's just because I'm clumsy. Or like I was doing this one, it was like a, I can't remember the name. It's like based around like famous women and like religions and stuff like that. And like this woman popped up and I was like, she's not for you. That's not it. She's just not, no, don't worry about her.
Don't worry about that one.
Okay, cool. All right. So let's see what we got. For October 28th, the birth of our brother, Matthew William August Chiz. Okay. Ah, it is a lamb.
A lamb.
A lammy. Oh dear. Look at this little lamb. I've never in my life seen this little lamb. The sheep.
That they have on swimming lessons.
Oh, I'm just gonna podcast by myself. Let's see what else. Okay, but do you want to know what the lamb is, Brittany?
Yes, I do. I would definitely like to know what the lamb means.
Cool. Ooh, peaceful, prophetic, and patient. The lamb is the bearer of an important message. Its contents can only be heard when a deep level of quiet has been established. Lamb energy is the honest guidance you hear from an old friend, a young child, or sometimes a surprising stranger. Though the lamb's message may travel through another person, the wisdom resonates within you. It will repeat and reverberate until you listen. Approach this gentle creature with the utmost patience and reverence. Truth is a gift. Sit still, listen, receive. So when you're in balance, we've got a knowingness, we have inner peace. When we're out of balance, we're quiet, timid, or concerned. To bring into balance, meditation or listening, which is totally on brand for what we were talking about today as well, because it is like that meditative state of like seeking for answers and viewing the future possibilities.
Yes. Absolutely. I like it.
I like
I'm just trying to
shaky.
get my cards to lift. These ones are a little on the sticky side, so I have to pull, but
That's okay.
oh, as I'm shocked, I'm like, oh my god, it's Halloween theme. I was like, duh, Brittany, it's the Hocus Pocus deck. The 5 of Pumpkins.
Ah! Okay, so now is pumpkin. What is?
Speaking of Hocus Pocus,
What's
what?
So you know how like in tarot there's like the 4 different, so the minor arcana. What is it? What is the
This is
pumpkins?
the
Is that
minor. So this would be the minor one. It goes candles first, then pumpkins, then lightning, then potions.
okay?
So
So it'd be coins, maybe.
maybe
Okay, or pentacles.
I'd
I
have to
don't
take a
know.
look.
Go ahead and find out. We'll just see what we're talking about. Because
Yeah.
Good. It has to do with money, pentacles. If it has to do with emotion, it'll be cups.
Okay. So as the cool autumn turns to bitter winter, shock.
Interesting. First snow
Your
today.
fortune turns to strife. You may find yourself struggling financially, vulnerable, or you're anxious. Know you are not alone. Seek the aid of others and watch for a way out. Even winter eventually turns to spring. So
Interesting. So definitely pentacles.
That's what it was. Okay.
So the 5. Okay, interesting. Can I see the card one more time? Is that okay? Okay. So, okay.
Yeah.
I definitely get that as like a leveling up. And it's like the top pumpkin's kind of like yearning for more. Do you know what I mean? Whereas like at the lower level there, it's like not like a cry for help, but maybe it's the like.
But it is the moon, or it is the wolf crying.
Yeah, it's like the call for change is what I'm kind of feeling. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, or like in terms of, yes, he's crying, but it's almost like he's vocalizing that there's a change in needing.
Totally.
Take it or leave it. I don't know. Cool. Well, that was neat. Sorry, I'm still sick.
Nope, that's okay. Thanks for Jessica got to meet a cat named Binks. So that was
I know. Sorry. I'm dying now.
She's dying.
Always. Yeah. Anthony and Jen Kerrigan, who are my ghost pals. They have 2 cats. One is Indy, like Indiana, and he's like this cute little bubba. And then there's Binks, like Thackeray Binks from Hocus Pocus.
So sweet.
So
sweet.
Cute. Anyways, I loved it. I love a little bit of kitty cats in my life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So where can they find us? Where can everybody find us?
You guys can find us on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube, Basic Banter for Witches, or you can email us, basicbanterforwitches@gmail.com.
Perfect. We'll have a wonderful
Whoa.
Halloween and a great full moon.
Yeah, thanks
And
for hanging out and
yeah, with
yeah,
our quick little our catch
yeah,
up episode
exactly. Our quick
around.
little blurb. I know usually this is much shorter than our other episodes, and probably not even by much. It's just like, we're like, it's Halloween. We want
Yeah,
to do something for this. And I just love it already. So, uh-huh.
I love it.
Okay.
So it's crazy. Speaking of scrying, I can see a face in the in the chair that Jessica's sitting in. So I just took a picture of it so I can show that to her later.
Is it over
Because it
here?
is weird. Yes. Looks like a face.
It does look like a face.
So anyway,
Me
take a
and
picture of
this.
that. So then we'll have that in
It's like
her.
Voldemort being like, anyways, that's so funny. I was like, I see a face too. Interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, to scry or not to scry. Okay, cool. Well,
Okay,
love you people. We'll see
love
you
you guys.
next week.
Gotcha. Okay. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Bye.